Hey y'all, Bennett here, back for another pickups video. Checking out some stuff I got at some thrift stores and also the Second and Charles used game store and even the good old giant Walmart. So without further ado, let's take a look at what we got. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Prima Games guide for Ninja Gaiden 3. And for Diablo 3, the Brady Games guide, I got these at the local Goodwill, one of them, for $2 a piece. And, you know, these game guides are obviously pretty obsolete in the internet world that we live in today, but I am a sucker for them and I'm a fan of them. I just think they look cool and they have some cool pictures inside and info that you're not going to get anywhere else. So, I mean, we don't really need them to complete the game or anything, but I just think they're really cool to have on the shelf, and I've been picking up a lot lately at Goodwill and other places. $2 a piece, you can't beat them. This is, you know, originally 20 something, 22 and 20, so $2 a piece, not bad at Goodwill. And then I also picked up this Independence Day original movie adaptation comic. See, look there, the ship's coming in and everything. I didn't confirm, you know, what year this came out or anything, but so far, just at a glance, it looks like it might be, you know, vintage from 96, I believe, is when Independence Day came out. So, and even if it's not, it's fun to have. I love Independence Day, and my wife does too, and it's a fun thing to see in comic form. Like, comic Jeff Goldblum is in here somewhere, and comic Will Smith, and comic Judd Hirsch. So, there you go. That was a good little trip to the Goodwill. $2 a piece for those guys. Then, now speaking of game guides, this is, I never heard of this one, but piggybackinteractive.com's complete official guide to Assassin's Creed 2. You know, I just love these guidebooks. They're full of cool stuff, and they look cool on the shelf. And this, I believe, was a grand total of 10 cents. It was specially marked. This was at a local thrift store Valley Rescue mission, and yep, 10 cents. I can't beat it. And also, speaking of Valley Rescue, I was able to pick up this pair of Atari Paddles for all your Pong and Arkanoid kind of needs. Very cool. I do already have some. I'll see what, you know, condition-wise, what we're looking at, and then, you know, they may sell for 15 or 20 bucks, and I got them for $3, so that works for me. And y'all know I'm a huge fan of the Ghostbusters. That's why this is why I pulled out Mr. Stay Puft for the beginning of the video. And it was because I was in the Ghostbusters mood, having found a couple of DVD collections from the real Ghostbusters. These are both 4-episode sets. I would love to get like the full official box set, but that has gotten crazy expensive, especially for DVDs, and there's even some of them I think have maybe some problems with music or something, so they're a little iffy. But for $1 each or whatever these were, I was happy to pick them up. Some favorites on here: Mr. Sandman, Dream Me a Dream. Sandman was amazing as a villain. Night Game is good. Bird of Kildarby is good. And, of course, Killer Watt. That was like one of the very first episodes, second or third or so, I think, if I remember correctly, but it doesn't matter. Electric ghost villain. Yep, love me some real Ghostbusters. As it happens, I already do have the whole series on, you know, bootleg DVD that I got ages ago off of eBay, but I will be happy to put this on my Ghostbusters shelf. Alright, what else did I get at Valley Rescue Mission? We got Driver San Francisco for the Wii. yet another copy of Just Dance 4 on the Wii. This will be, you know, one to sell or include in a Wii bundle. And Call of Duty Legacy, which I normally wouldn't have bothered picking up Call of Duty games for the PlayStation 2. Might even have the individual games, I'm not sure. But the cardboard, you know, box set, which is not in super great condition or anything, but it makes it kind of nice. It's the Call of Duty Finest Hour and Call of Duty 2 Big Red one in a fancy cardboard box. They're complete. Maybe one of them is missing a manual, but I don't think so. I think they're both complete. So yeah, that was Valley Rescue Mission. Not much output in a money-wise, and a nice haul of fun stuff. So that's the thrifting portion of the video. Now let's move on to the used game store portion, where I went to Second and Charles, which is, I guess, a chain that's related to Walden Books or Barnes & Noble or one of those kind of things. Anyway, used books, games, movies, and all that stuff. And of course, just like everything else in the world, it's filling up with Funko Pops, and the games section is shrinking like, you know, badly laundered shirt or something. Alright, anyway, but I had some store credit in there, and so I decided I would go use up the store credit and see if I can find something good. And so here's what I got. Let's see. Boom. Gamecube. We got a Player's Choice, Pac-Man vs. / Pac-Man World 2. This does not have the manual, I don't believe. But it does have both discs. And everybody says that Pac-Man vs. is great. And, yep. Good old Player's Choice, obviously not not my choice if I could have escaped it, but anyway, that's what they had, and yeah, not too shabby there. Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex for the GameCube. This one is complete. Let's see, there it is right there. Whoa, sorry, a little close. That's complete, and that one's, you know, black box, so there's something. Back to the Player's Choice. Now this is something that I've been dying to get again. So of course it's Star Wars Rogue Leader Player's Choice version. It is complete. It has, I'm not sure if that's like a rental manual or what the deal is, but you know, I'm pretty sure the normal manuals were were in color. But anyway, whatever. I gotta figure out what the deal is with black and white manuals. Anyway, Rogue Leader, that was actually, you know, the black box version was actually the first game I ever got for my GameCube. GameCube was one of the first systems I ever pre-ordered, and, you know, so it was waiting for me on drop day, and I arrived at EB Games or whatever, GameStop or something, and picked up my GameCube, and which I think, didn't I get the purple one? I believe I got the purple one, and my copy of Rogue Leader, and I think that was it. I don't think I had a second game right out of the box. So now, where is my copy of Rogue Leader? Where are my GameCube stuff? I don't know. The only GameCube game that I for sure still have from my old collection is Eternal Darkness, and that was primarily because I intentionally put that with my Wii stuff so I could continue playing it on the Wii. So whatever I did with my GameCube stuff, I rescued Eternal Darkness from it, but I don't know. Hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, I will find my Holy Grail missing bag of old games and stuff, which would have a this is a copy of Rogue Leader, you know, in my you know, missing mythical bag of games. It would be a nice, pristine, beautiful copy of Rogue Leader in black box, and I would be super happy to see it. But anyway, for the time being, I'm super happy to get another copy back in the collection, and in decent shape, and with all of the manual of a sort, even if it's the black and white thing. And I'm looking forward to actually playing it again. And finally, another player's choice, Resident Evil 4, Spike VGA Game of the Year. So there you go. This is, again, complete and a GameCube classic. So, yep, glad to add that to the collection, the ever-growing GameCube collection. Not pictured from things that I got at Second and Charles is a copy of Pokemon Sun, which I put in the pile of 3DS games to be played. That's, you know, down where we can get at the 3DS games. Anyway, so imagine right here a picture of Pokemon Sun. It's beautiful, right? Anyway, all that was just totaled up, and then I got my $24 worth of store credit knocked off of it, so made a real good price for everything in that stack, plus Pokemon Sun. Alright, now moving on to Wally World. I went to Walmart. I gotta put the blame on this on Lithium from the channel Nintendo Collecting, who got me in a who made me want to go out and buy some brand new 3DS games. You know, 3DS is discontinued and it's going away, and we're not gonna be able to find these games in stores anymore, but I know for sure that Walmart still had some, so off I went. And I checked the app and so on to see what kind of prices we were looking at ahead of time, and it was definitely worth going to pick up. So not everything was on like tremendous super discounts. Sometimes they get down to like $1 or even, you know, less for some things, but there was like one real good discount, and the others were just good prices. So most of these were less than $20 a piece, and except for, well, I'll show you, but good prices all around. And now I have some new games that I will be able to keep in new condition and see if we get a bit of value raised up in that. Let's see if we get some, well, anyway, see if they make some money. Okay, and maybe sell down the road to pay for the rest of the purchase. That's what we're going for. Anyway, let's see what we got. Bring him over here. Come here, you. Alright, first we have Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, sealed, of course, Nintendo Selects version. Today was apparently all about the, you know, Nintendo Selects and player's choice kind of thing, but that's fine. I really haven't played any of the Luigi's Mansion games thoroughly, so, but now I have this in the collection, and this is fine to be, you know, opened and played. I'm not keeping this brand new, although I may keep it new for a little bit to see if I can find a already open copy somewhere that I can, you know, play that one and put this in the vault to see if it'll gain some value over time. But even if it doesn't, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I'm glad to have it in the collection. It's one I have always wanted to pick up, I just never did. But now I did. Moving on. Star Fox 64 3D, also Nintendo Selects. Was this one ever not Nintendo Selects? I'm not sure. But this one had the best discount on it. It was down to $11, so that was a no-brainer. It's, again, brand new. And I don't currently have a copy of this, and that's one I've wanted to have in the collection. So now I do, and again, I'll be able to open up and play it anytime I want. just like Luigi's Mansion, you know, maybe I'll find a already open copy to play before I get around to wanting to unseal this, but I'm certainly not one to just say, no, must remain sealed forever. Moving on. Those are the only two almost the only two I didn't have before. Well, we'll see. Alright, Super Mario 3D Land, again, Nintendo Selects version. I already have a copy of this, and possibly multiple, I'm not sure. But this is a fantastic game, and I really enjoyed playing through this. And it's probably not going to gain value into some sort of stratospheric number, but I got it for less than $20, and it's sealed, and I can keep it in my, what I guess is now a sealed 3DS collection. Moving on, Majora's Mask 3D. You will see I have purchased 2 copies. Again, both less than $20 each. I already have a copy in my collection that's open and playable, and so these will once again go in the time vault of time and remain sealed and hopefully gain in value, and there you go. And last but not least, I got, and this is where Lithium from Nintendo Collecting really gets the blame. I got, well, 4 copies of Ultra Moon, one of which is available to be opened and played in where the 3DS is, so that is kind of, super glad to have that in my collection too. But these 3 will be tucked away in the aforementioned time vault, waiting for them to hopefully go up in value as all the other Pokemon games have done before it. So pretty much almost entirely, I can't think of any other examples to the contrary. Every ding-dong one of these main series Pokemon games has gone up significantly and crazily in value over time, especially ones that are, brand new. And of course the ones that are like graded and everything is that's just out of control. But for the time being, we're gonna have 3 new sealed copies of Ultra Moon in my collection of sealed games. And what I'm looking to happen for this is a long game kind of thing. 3 or 4 years from now, I want to be able to dust one of these off from the vault and sell it online for enough money to pay for the entire stack of games I got at Walmart. So, and I think that's going to happen. I think that's going to be a strong possibility of gaining some pretty solid return on investment. But even if it doesn't get that high or anything, they'll get up to where I will be happy with the return whenever I sell at least 1 or 2. And I may just keep 1 seal for the duration so I can put my daughter through college or whatever. Or maybe just because it's cool to have sealed games sometimes. But yeah, that's about the size of it. So we got 4 copies of Ultra Moon, 2 copies of Majora's Mask. We got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Super Mario 3D Land, Star Fox 64, and it was a blowout at Walmart, and the prices were really good. So check your Walmarts. Maybe you'll find some good stuff too. And be sure to use the price scanner to see if maybe they're on hidden clearance or anything like that, because not one of these had a price sticker anywhere. So I had to get the employee to come out and hand me games and let me scan them until I got a picture of what all they were going for. But anyway, great time was had by all at Walmart, and you know, who knows? Maybe, you know, I'll investigate these a little more closely and see if there's one that might even be worth grading, because I've never had a game graded. I've never owned a graded game. On the one hand, I think that's kind of dumb, and on the other hand, it's kind of cool. So, what you gonna do? All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll be back with more pickups and unboxings when the games roll in again. Y'all have a good one. Bye.